So in front of us is the first ever Lego Star Wars PSA graded trading cards. And myself and Tyler from Life Breaks went halves on this beautiful box.
Well, sadly, on this first box, it's more like an 80-20 probably. Because for some reason, I only wanted to send like 3 or whatever. But there's more in the mail. There's way more in the mail. And you guys won't see this video until those ones are back also.
Yeah. Today's recording is on Wednesday, February 26th, approximately like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
So we truthfully, whoever maybe somehow, caught wave of our energy, this is the first ever PSA graded cards.
And if anything, hey, I'll even do the proof.
There's the proof.
There we go.
So the anticipation here was we sent in Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, Series 4, and Series 5. And we know, and we'll go through it later in the video, but we know some did not get graded. And it'll be kind of interesting.
And we found out a pattern, which we'll get into. Once we get into it, we'll tell you guys the pattern of what seemed to have happened.
Right. So if you guys want to do this or buy some of these in the future, well, yeah, we're kind of going into it. Just so you guys don't, if you are going to plan on buying these from like myself or Tyler, grading costs like $17 to $20 per card, let alone like shipping costs. Yeah. So all in, probably like $25, let alone the card. So like realistically, these cards are, forget about the rarity of like a $50 split build card. It costs like $30 just to send a card in to get graded. So I imagine these could be potentially worth hundreds to, if not demand-wise, thousands of dollars. So,
well, even on top of just talking about like floor value, I mean, another thing that Cristo kind of spoiled himself more than me. I asked a little bit, but well, beyond the pattern I was talking about a minute ago, there's also another thing we realized in here, which hopefully is different on the next submission.
Right.
Wait, but if it stays true, it could mean that some of these cards get real expensive because some of these are basically impossible to get.
Correct.
So yeah, we'll get into it, and there's more to talk about once we start cracking into them.
Ready?
I'm ready, man.
Another sidebar note here. We sent this package in, and I know these dates because I've checked this just about every single day for pretty much months. We sent this package in on November 11th, 2024, and we had not received this package until, maybe 4 days ago?
Yeah, so, I mean, literally, it's over 3.5 months, right?
Yeah, 3.5 months.
3.5, wow. So, and think about it, PSA told us on the thing.
45 days, 45 business days, which was such BS. So they got our cards, by like the 20s.
Oh, yeah, literally a couple days after.
The 22nd, maybe 26th, somewhere in there before Black Friday kind of event, because we were like totally chilling.
So I guess it was a true 3 months for them to actually, from them getting it to them actually putting it back in the mail to us. Yeah.
And I don't know why, but.
Well, I mean, my thought process was behind. Well, I guess we'll get into it too. I mean, so beforehand with this, I mean, before these, okay, there was. So kind of what I mean. I think this is not like a crazy new idea because I mean people have been grading cards forever. But I think what I don't know originally how this got brought up if we mutually thought of it or maybe I spun it or respun it to me. But I got a PSA card like last summer because I was just scrolling eBay and I saw a PSA 7 Ray from Series 1 for it was like $15 shipped. I'm like I got to do it at that because I've never seen it before.
They paid more to send it in, right? Unless they graded at a convention, right?
True, but most likely they probably lost money. So I bought that and then. So that was one right there. But then when we went to go send these in, PSA has like whatever you want to call it, like pre-put in.
Yeah, like data that shows like existing cards that were graded.
Previous data of what cards were sent in. And then there was only, I think one other one, but maybe 2 other ones. So like 2 and it was like some random non-hollow Gamorrean card.
It was a Gamorrean card from Series 1.
Well, so it's like more like that guy's probably going to lose some money too.
Right.
Because who wants that?
Unless, the pop, after watching this stream, it goes crazy. Because technically, that would be the first.
We technically don't know what grade it was either. If he has a 10 on that Gamorrean card, hey.
Highly unlikely, but.
So basically, before all this, there was 2 in the system. So, truly, this is the first bundle of all this information's in PSA now. If you guys are going to send stuff in, it's going to be way easier.
What makes these cards even more valuable is truthfully the first certificates of ever PSA graded cards. So
and that's maybe what took them so long since they're sitting there trying to. The grader opens up the box and they're like, "What in the F are these?" And they have to spend a month just doing their homework at home trying to figure out what these things are.
I'd imagine that's the case. Here's 1. Here's 2. And here's 3. So there's 3 little boxes to start these.
So this one's the lightest. I guess maybe you want to go lightest first?
I'm sure we can do lightest. I bet those are the ones that got sent back. which
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe those are.
We'll start there.
Yeah, so there were some that got sent back that weren't graded.
And I'll be honest, there's even some cards that are not Star Wars that are in here. Okay, so don't know exactly what this is.
Well, and for both of us, right? Because we've never sent anything to PSA, like not even.
I've never.
So this is literally, this is not even just the first Lego Star Wars card opening.
Oh,
this is our first PSA opening of all time.
There's slabs in here, and there's our cards. Wow, we should send our cards in that.
that's fine. So yeah, just so you guys know, it's official. The PSA case.
Snap!
We didn't fake these.
Do you want me to just like open it and we'll get a live reaction first? We have a stack of 1, 2, 3 slabs of the first ever trading cards.
We should spoil. I mean, we both sent in a handful of Pokemon as well because we've been
right. But these are Star Wars. Like you can.
Oh
see.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can see the bags. Yeah.
Yeah. They have the Star Wars in the back. Okay. So it is recording here.
Is that?
Should I get the?
Can you see like the back?
Yeah. Should I go 0.5 on it? You think?
Yeah. Do 0.5.
Yeah. Okay. I'm 0.5 in it now, and it is still going right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready?
All right. Let's see. What is the first one?
Cool.
Okay, sweet.
Ooh, I mean, it's one of my favorite, maybe like top 5 Series 1 cards.
It's definitely a top 5 Series 1, yeah.
Queen Amidala in a 7.
I'm going to do the super close up here.
Oh my gosh. I mean, minty card. This is actually life breaks.
I didn't even, so that's kind of coincidental. I mean, are these 3?
Potentially, these are your 3.
How would they know? That's really strange, but.
It was the last 3 in the sequence.
True. Okay, so it is cool to know, I guess. They do to note that these are the German ones.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there are German and French ones, so I guess, I mean, that's good. I mean, I guess, I mean, yeah, it's good to know that they're taking it that serious. You know what I mean? They're not just,
How does it feel to have the first ever Queen Amidala?
Bro, I mean, actually, yeah, it's fine. Let me hold this thing for a second. So, bro, I mean, it's cool, man. Like it's definitely one of those things. You're so used to seeing Pokemon cards. You're so used to seeing,
and it's a 7 too. And these are fresh pack pools, and this has 7.
Which again, we'll tell you guys towards the end.
Yeah, we'll talk about a little bit more
because you guys will see it as we go along. What we think might be going on with these. So there's the first one of the night.
I'll let you do the next one.
Okay, sweet. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So these look like my 3 that I sent in. So. Yeah. It is the episode 2 Anakin, another 7, and there we go. So yeah, I'm
gonna look at the back just to get a preference here.
So it is a little funny. So actually on this one, man, I see the little fucked up corner there.
Yeah, I mean, I see some whitening for sure on the bottom, right? Like,
dude, funny enough. I mean, I guess we'll bring it up now because I'll show a close up here. Remember I was telling you this, man, to some degree, on a Series 1 at least, but I think all of them, like the back pattern, there's like stars, it's like, it's a little design. Like they're meant to be stars in space.
Yeah.
But like, my question is, bro, do these graders think that's whitening and little dots of damage?
I doubt it. But it wouldn't be a 7. I mean, the edges on this one are really, really rough on the Queen Amidala.
So you think there's just factually too many stars on the back there, where if they thought that was damage, it would be a 4 or 5, right? I mean, compared to a 7.
The corners are dinged. There's some whitening on it, but like, I don't know. This one's not as bad as the Queen Amidala. I feel like the Queen Amidala, you could definitely tell. Like, there's some edging.
Yeah, I'm seeing all that right there.
Yeah, right. Like that makes sense. This one has some corner dings. Maybe I could think that could have been an 8. I don't know if your other one, what the score was.
I guess, I mean, I'll finish. I think this is mine, so I'll finish this one up, I guess.
Oh, I said.
It's not.
Go ahead.
Should I still do it?
Yeah. Yo.
Oh, okay. That looks dope in a slab, man.
Which makes no sense because there was another. Was there not a Series 3 one that was already sent back?
A Series 3 gold? It's got 22 on the background. On the back.
Oh, Yoda must have been 24. Okay, that's just on me then.
Okay, dude, that is. I mean, of course, sadly, it looks like it's a 6 up there.
Sadly, it's a 6, but
seeing the gold in the slab, man, that is
a Series 3 Darth Vader, number 220. I mean, I'm hyped. That's graded. What a card!
I'm kind of surprised. Look, because I mean, they put gold edition there. That would have been cool if they put it on the label.
Yeah, they really just like left it pretty vague, right? Like the number, I guess, is important
because now they don't even put hollow on these. I thought they did. But so what is the CN?
How is this a 6?
Well, so what is that? What do you think that means? CNFTDT?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Maybe they accidentally typed a few extra letters on the label.
They fat fingered that one.
Dude, maybe that's a nice factory error or PSA error.
Oh, Dude, I like this card. That's a nice one. That's my first one. That one feels good.
True. That is technically your first.
A Series
your
6
first
Darth
one.
Vader.
Well,
Wow.
that's your first one because I mean
That's my first one
At least
ever.
I've had the Ray for
You've
a
had the
little
Ray.
bit, but that is officially
Wow.
Christos first.
So there we go in the first one. All right, next package, man. Dude, I'm kind of hyped. Go ahead.
Here we go. Yeah.
So we did mention we got Pokemon in here. Well, we could showcase those. I mean,
We'll do it quick. I guess we'll just show them close. We won't talk about them.
We won't talk about them,
We'll
right.
show them close for you guys in case you guys care.
so inside this one is all slabs, fully loaded.
Beautiful.
Show both cameras. This looks like a Pokemon and Star Wars lot. I'm also kind of excited to see the non.
Yeah, because I mean, although you spoiled yourself, but I mean, there's some Pokemon ones here that are pretty cool.
All right. Ooh, this is hype for what's coming.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I won't talk about that, but
Well, in a technical sense, when this video,
it doesn't matter.
I'll just say May 4th. This goes with May 4th. Well, supposedly.
Anything Star Wars is right, but Django Fett in a PSA 5 from Series 1.
So I would assume. Wait, they call him skillful Django. I would assume that's what the word is in German. Then?
Gerfen, yeah, probably.
Let us know in the chat. Is that what skillful is in German?
See, I don't know what entails that this card is a 5, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is this a 5?
We'll see. I mean, we're definitely gonna have to dissect these a little bit, just so we can really see off camera.
All of these cards were fresh pack pulls because you were like, rip a little.
Yeah, I mean,
no, not these. They all were.
At least probably 75 or 80% were literally to the point where we cracked the packs like as we were like we already had some in the PSA form,
right?
And we're just sitting there trying to get a couple more cool ones to send. I mean, a few of these I brought from my house. They were in my binder. Again, I only brought 3, but even a couple of these I think were already out. Like, but 80% were literally factory fresh.
Right? So, yeah, they were. I mean. It'll be interesting, especially the ones that are in the mail right now. Like, those are all straight pack pulls. And then...
Okay, so this one... So from here on out, all the rest of these will be Christos Lego Star Wars cards.
Yeah, probably should be, right?
Yeah, because I only got... I guess one Anakin somewhere mixed in there.
Okay,
but, yeah. Another Django here, PSA 7.
7's decent, right?
Yeah,
it's a pretty good grade.
Definitely on the higher side.
It's my highest grade currently at this point in time.
Yeah, this one's empty.
All right, the last box of PSA cards. Oh man, I feel like we sent more in.
Well, yeah, but there's so many that sadly didn't get graded. That was a bigger stack than I thought it was.
All right.
Do we want to try to pick out Pokemon if there are any there?
Nice.
Okay, there's a couple stragglers in the front.
All right, we'll just run through these.
Yeah.
Your Anakin's last.
Okay, the Pokemon stuff. Well, I'll say this: we just got done with Pokemon stuff. If you guys want to stick all the way till the end, there's about probably 5-6 minutes of Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
For PSA stuff that we graded.
Okay, now continuing on with Lego Star Wars, this is arguably the best card. I think, arguably the best card. This is the first ever PSA graded Captain Rex, and currently in the highest pop at an 8. I obviously wish it was a 10.
Yeah.
I think it's a race to get the 10, but this is definitely probably. I couldn't even put a number on it, man. I feel like there's definitely an audience that would pay thousands for it. There's definitely an audience that would pay hundreds. It's probably crazy, but all in all, I have the lowest certification number of a Captain Rex ever in existence and will ever be in existence.
Well, and fortunately, for Chris, out of all the Lego Star Wars so far, again, I'll just say that so far, no 8s yet, but the Captain Rex is the highest so far.
Is the highest so far,
which is obviously a great thing just for everyone. Whoever, if someone ends up getting it, if Chris keeps it, just having the highest number, of course, is better.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Oh my god, that's so gorgeous. So that goes with this one, right?
Yeah,
these are Series
incredible, man.
3. And we pulled both of these out of fresh packs 3 minutes before we set the list. And I was like, I'm going to go rip 2 more packs.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get something good. Got 2 of the chase cards.
So Factory Fresh gave us a 6 and a 7.
So yeah, literally.
But nonetheless, dude, the gold in the slab just looks so beautiful.
Oh, this is a nice looking one. This is also an 8.
Oh, dude.
And this is Series 3. This is also Series 3 and an 8. So Series 3 is definitely treating us better. I mean, those
Dude,
are higher grades.
An 8 is great to see.
An 8, yeah.
I love seeing an 8.
My fingers definitely leave some smudge marks, but a little sweaty here. But that is a beautiful Ahsoka Tano card. It's labeled as Mighty Ahsoka Tano as well. So Series 3 doing us good.
Next up, we have another Ahsoka. I think I got an 8, 2 of them.
So I sent 2 of them in.
Oh,
and they
dude,
got 8. Dude, I'm ripping some 8.
That's really cool. Yeah, Series 3 definitely seems to be
the moneymaker here, man.
Definitely the hypest one of the night.
Which is understandable.
Well, Series 3 is pretty rare, too, because I don't see many people open it or collect it. Or
right.
It's harder to get.
All right. This is another 8 in a Series 3, and it's a good card, too. Master and Student, Darth Sidious and Darth Vader. It's kind of interesting how they labeled this card. It's such a mouthful.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they had to abbreviate everything. Yeah,
they literally abbreviated everything. So, I mean, beautiful card.
And that's kind of crazy. I mean, maybe once they got to Series 3, quality control actually got a little bit better on these cards.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Like,
yeah. I mean, so yeah, we definitely got to send more Series 3 in tonight, man.
That'll be the goal here.
So we have a Series 1 here, Boba Fett, just the basic Boba. PSA 7, not too bad.
PSA 7 Boba Fett. Not bad. So technically the highest Series 1 is the Captain Rex so far, which is an 8. Ooh, this is so the next card I'm assuming will go hand in hand. 2019, so this is Series 2, and this is Luke Skywalker, the Ultra Dual Edition, in a PSA slabbed 8. So
you've gotten more 8s than I was expecting.
I got a lot of 8s, which is
that's good.
Which is good. Like 8s are good. Yeah, race for the 9 and 10 here. Hopefully we get a pull.
Leave a comment down below, guys. There's like 6 left. What do you guys think? Are we gonna get a 9 or a 10?
Are we gonna get a 9 or a 10? Yeah, so this is
bro, that is absurd. So look, it's also Series 2, the same style as that Luke, but it's an Obi-Wan. And it got a 4.
Yeah. So legitimately a PSA slab. That's my lowest grade.
Oh my. Okay, that's crazy.
I don't know how either, right? Like
I mean, there must be some like invisible
it's gotta
crease
be
or something.
Yeah, it's gotta be creased up or something, but interesting. All right, here is the Series 2 in an 8, Darth Vader. So he's actually battling it out with Luke.
Are they both 8s? Are they sequential certs? Oh my god, they are.
Yeah, they are.
Bro, dude, they're sequential certs as well.
So what he means by sequential certification, the last 3 numbers is 378, and this one's 379 in order, which is really cool.
They're both an 8.
So it's a pair of 8s here, which is
okay.
Wild.
Yeah.
That's a baller.
Those of you, if you keep them, whoever else ends up getting them, keep those guys.
Keep those together.
That's beautiful.
Keep those together.
That's absurd, man. Oh my dude,
it's an 8, but
an Anakin. So okay, there's a lot of 8s tonight. I was not expecting this. And Anakin, of course, my favorite character of all time. This is a beautiful, gorgeous.
And it goes with the Obi-Wan here. That came in a 4.
Yeah,
they're sequential certs, but like this is a 4 and that's an 8. So like the PSA grade is just.
Well, hey man, Anakin's twice as good as Obi-Wan, bro.
Yeah, it's still a cool card.
Well, that's cool. I mean, now we know because we purposely sent those.
I sent them in sequentially,
back to back, so I mean, we know it works.
Oh yes, bro. I wish it was a higher grade, but it's so good to see that slabbed. All right, this is Series 2, the 2019, 20 Years of Palpatine. So pretty epic card there, man. Split face, not gold.
I really like how they put that, the 20 Years of Palpatine. That's a nice thing to have on that label.
Beautiful card. I mean, I'll take that, man. Even in the 7, I'm happy with it. Oh, this is...
So we're actually getting into... So how about... Because you do the next one since you know more about... Yeah. You do the...
You do these 2 because I don't know Jack.
Sure. But you do that one real quick.
Well,
you know everything about it.
All right, so this is the first ever... I'll just show it. Ninjago trading card. It slabbed up in PSA. I told you guys earlier, we showed the cards that get sent back. It got 2 sent back, so it's kind of a little odd to me, but here it is. It's a series number 3. Series 3 is good. Series 1 and 2 is very difficult to get by, and even Series 3, it's like dime a dozen to find these packs. It's the Ninjago movie, and for whatever reason, they sent another card back from Ninjago movie, but I mean, I guess I'll take it. And honestly, this is a good one. It's Garmadon, so of all cards, Garmadon gets graded an 8. I'll take it. That is pretty high.
And the thing is, from what we know, unlike how in the Star Wars there was like 2 other ones that were in existence as this Ninjago, factually the first, because I mean there was nothing else in the system.
There's nothing else.
So this is literally the first ever PSA Lego Ninjago card ever.
As a huge Ninjago fan, like this is definitely a little surreal. So like it's an iconic card. I'll definitely send some more in, but here we go.
Well, and speaking about first of its kind.
First of its kind here.
The first Lego DC trading card. And this one right here is a Joker limited edition. So this comes it doesn't come out of packs, it comes out of either like a tin or a binder promo
or
thing,
the starter packs or whatever, posters.
And this got a 5 right
Which
here,
makes sense because they're getting dinged around and like like it's hard. Like think about all the Pokemon promo; they're always pulled out of those plastic things. It's harder to get like a pack. Like it's not a pack fresh, right?
It's a really good point.
So it makes sense. So that's the first ever.
These might be real hard.
That was a limited edition card. We just kind of tried it. And then
we wanted to try different themes when we sent in.
Same grade.
One thing we might even do tonight.
That is a beautiful card.
We might even send in a Minecraft one tonight just to see if they even take it.
Yeah,
just so we know, you guys know.
There's series 1. And I think that's the thing with these DC / Batman cards is there's only one series, and the same thing with the Marvel, right? There's only one series, so like it makes sense. But this is a beautiful looking card. I'm not a fan, but like Superman.
Hey, Superman movie's coming out this summer.
Gold edition, limited edition, making it really hard to grade because they just get dinged up like crazy. But PSA 5, so not a bad one. And then the last card here is actually going to be Tyler's collection.
So the very last one here is another Anakin and is another 7. So I guess just since it's easy, I mean I'll show my 3 at once. So all 3 of mine are Series 1, and they all got 7s.
Yeah.
So I guess that's cool. Are mine sequential? Yeah, so I guess it's easier to do than I thought, because you just got to make sure they're mine. Okay, so I guess the sequential is not like too hard to do.
And for me, this is definitely be probably my favorite card of the bunch. I mean, it's kind of surreal, especially in an 8. We didn't pull any 9s or 10s. I think if so, this would have been the card to pull.
Yeah,
so 8's been the highest. The Garmadon was in there, and then the sequential Vader, and
that is dope.
Like, this is just a really cool lot, man. Like, I can't imagine. Like,
dude, it's
just crazy. So definitely some cool pulls.
Well, so if you guys, as Christopher said, I mean, so our highest Lego one was an 8.
Lego, yeah.
No 9s and 10s on the Lego side. So again, this is only a pool of maybe 40 total or so, or 35. So it's not a huge pool, but a good little variety from different series and different themes and everything.
Yeah, really,
and we have another. You sent in 100.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do another 50 or so.
I'll probably send in 50 together. We'll do like 100 lots.
So basically, there's gonna be probably about 250 total by the time this goes public, in the sense of we will definitely know in this, like,
we will have the first 250 cards graded,
and we'll know if there's 0 9s and 10s out of there. You know, not even just to try to overhype stuff. I mean, 9s and 10s at that point are going to be very, very
all
rare.
of my cards that we sent in and yours they're minty. Like, aside from the limited edition ones that like just get dinged around, like these are all pulled out of packs. Like, as an adult, they're not put in sleeves.
Yeah,
like
these Lego ones, they ain't from the childhood. They ain't from when I was 7. They just came out a couple years ago.
They're not my Lugia Neo Genesis PSA 2.
So that's an interesting thing to kind of just let you guys know. I mean, we'll have to see, of course, when we get back the other 150 or so. And
I wish it went faster, but
yeah, I mean, I wish there was a way to pay just like one fee of like, hey, $100 and just to get them back quicker. But,
right.
But I guess that's not the way to do it. But
so man, aside from that, dude, this was insane. Let me know in the comments. Let us know in the comments if you want to see us rip the next box that comes in live, because at that point we would be open to just do it as a live stream versus this is pre-recorded. So
and do like 200 at a live. That is going to be so live. Hype. Well, and I'll have a fair amount. Of like my own, where it's like, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna. So we can actually do 2. Like, we can kind of keep going at once. You know, I could show one on my own. Well, I guess they're gonna be all together, but the same thing. Like,
we'll have to be really careful sending in the same cards this round, because I'm sure there'll be some dupes.
That's true.
It'll be in order, because like on the PSA it'll be labeled, right? Like, say I sent in a Captain Rex and I got a 9 and yours came in at an 8. It'll be in the order and the certs on there.
I guess just unlike last time where, you know, we went like 10 and 10 each, and then it's like, you know, we were pulling more.
Yeah.
I guess tonight we'll have to kind of make sure, like, you know, hey, like, let's log my 50, or let's do your 20.
Like, my cert is going to be like my first 50. So like, no matter what you're going to do.
Okay, we'll know about.
But when we're pulling them and you get a 10 and I get a 9, we won't know whose is whose.
Sure, yeah.
So it'll be a little spicy in here. Like,
we'll have to have like the laptop pulled up or something, and then we'll have to see.
But all right, that's gonna wrap up today's freaking insane video. Enjoy the Pokemon tour now, and you guys are awesome. This was absolutely insane to rip open. A total of probably like maybe 20 PSA Lego Star Wars trading cards.
Yeah, so this video is probably gonna be pretty historic, but yes, pop 1, and this is the PSA certified pop 1. Nothing better. That's history, guys. I own the only Captain Rex ever in PSA history.
That's dope.
That's kind of a flex. I really sent in all of these PSA cards, and all of these are ones that have already been graded. So, like, example is this Captain Rex. So I actually have the first Captain Rex ever graded. Check that out. And the reason it's in the PSA database is because I already submitted it. However, like I just sent in this Luke, Obi-Wan, Yoda card from 2018, and there's no picture because they have no diagram. So literally all these cards, like this Queen Amidala, this is actually Tyler's. He's sitting right next to me packing some cards. But yeah, there's Tyler.
Alive. That's gonna take 20 years for me to get on the Ultra Pro. Never mind. But yeah, I'm sending in, packing up some cards.
Maybe it's a 10. Yeah, so he's got that one. So kind of cool to see that we're literally filling in the data for PSA grading. Good luck getting some 10s back.
So in front of us that got sent back, not graded here, is a series number 4 Vader ×3. The series 1 Sith Lord card with Vader, Maul, and Palpatine. We got the series, I think that's series 4 Yoda Gold Edition. Mando from series Din Djarin from series 5. Yoda Ultra Rare from series 4. The Darth Maul from series 4. Pretty odd one here, but the series 4. And then 2 Ninjago cards from multitude of different series. Actually, one's from movie and one's from crystallized. So those all got sent back, non-graded.
That was actually a little bit more than I thought, but
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and. So how do you want to do this? We'll just run through it.
we'll just do 1-1. I mean, no matter. Yeah, we'll literally just go.
So a 2006 Rayquaza EX, first ever PSA grade for me. Like sending the card in.
A 2.
A 2's kind of crazy on a promo card, but hey, I'll take it.
That's fun. All right, so we got another Pokemon again. Oh, this is yours though.
This
okay.
one's mine. Yeah.
Okay, so this is actually Chrysos Infernite, but it's a 2007 promo. Also, no, not the promo. It's the other one.
The actual like.
But a
full
5.
pack.
So
I mean, it is what it is, man. All right. Oh, this is a.
that's cool that you got that one.
I'm happy it's graded. This is a card from when I was a kid. Lugia Neo Genesis, beautiful card. I'm hyped. Not first edition, obviously damaged card, but just to have it in a slab, I think is so much worthwhile in the normal bin.
Yeah, I mean, I think childhood cards in the slabs are cool. This is also Christos, another childhood one, right?
Yeah.
Torterra.
Yeah.
The same thing as the Infernite, not the promo, but got a 6 this time.
A little bit higher. All right, next pack here. Ooh, this is a base set 2. This one's also mine.
Yeah.
Charizard, PSA graded 3. So not a huge hitter, but you know what? It's been sitting, just may as well put in a slab. It is a Zard.
At this point, I think realistically any base set Zard in a slab, no matter what the grade is, at least worth the grading fee, right? I mean, 100%.
Yeah. I think it's still like $100 card.
Sweet.
Right plus. I don't know. It's not really about
Sweet.
that.
So this is actually one from my childhood collection. A Salamence EX Power Keepers, a 6. So we're not getting too lucky on these grades, guys. But again, these are our childhood cards.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't expecting 10s and stuff on these, so I
was expecting
cool.
like at least like 4s or something. This is, I believe, yours. A base set Mewtwo Hollow.
So this is actually from my brother's childhood collection. I sent like 2 or 3 of his in there because I'm gonna just give them to him and just because as we kind of just said, like our childhood slabs. I mean, technically this is my brother's childhood. I'll give him some cards in the slab. And then next up, okay, another example. This is from my brother's childhood. I think you told me this initially, then I looked it up and it was real. Every Machamp
was first edition.
Yeah. So as much as we want to say it's cool, it's really not. But PSA
still a cool card. All right, we have this one's coming from my personal collection, the Explorers, right? It's Pokemon EX, grade 4, but a Dragonite EX. I still love the card. Again, childhood. Like I've definitely pulled this from a pack, so. It is what it is, right? Just cool to see it graded.
I mean, the thing is, dude, like, because I'm so used to seeing this out of a slab for like 10 years that, like, this does look, even at a 6, this looks beautiful.
It looks great, right?
I mean, any hollow, I think, when you get it in a slab.
I don't care for grading in other companies. Like, if it's PSA, I only want PSA. Like, I don't care for, I don't really care if someone got a Beckett 10 Darth Vader. Like, it's not PSA, so I don't. Sorry.
No, I'm the same way.
It's like doing off-brand Lego, right? Like, that's how I feel.
True. Yeah. PSA is the Lego, and well, definitely CGC and stuff like that is weapon. I mean,
not for me.
I think Beckett. It's cool how they do like the
black label or whatever.
The black label, and they also do like they actually give you like a grading on each individual thing.
Oh.
Like I think that's cool. I wish PSA would do that, but most other grading companies I would just attribute to Lepin. So this is actually from my personal collection. It's a Palkia Level X. This is a promo. This was, out of all the Level X I had from my childhood, I thought this one, or I think both of us agreed that this looked the best out of them, and and it still got a 5.
Still got a 5.
So that tells you how good I kept my cards. Okay, this is hype.
I'll let Tyler talk about this one, but
so real quick, this one is mine. This one was also for my child collection. I had 2 of these actually, and this was the better one. This was the highest grade of, well, so far. The highest grade so far, and this one's actually worth a good amount of money because Cristo asked him to tell me a couple of them. He told me this one's worth actually like $250. So I'm hyped on it. I'm not going to sell it, but it's good to know that to make up for maybe some of these smaller grades, it's good to know.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely a sweet pull. This one is also a Tyler pull here, PSA 6 on a Gengar Fossil Edition, fire card.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. If only these 6s were flipped upside down and turned into a 9.
If they were all 9s, that would be ideal.
Okay, this is cool. So this is another one, and this actually got a higher grade than I was hoping. This got a pretty good grade. So I got this one recently at a car show, a Typhlosion Prime, and a PSA. I can't complain. I mean, these vendors at these car shows, I mean, they know what's going to come back at 10 and stuff. They're not gonna sell me a 10, so it's not too bad.
This is actually going to be me card.
Yours.
A Level X. This would complete the 3 that I sent in, Infernape, Titera, and then I got.
And didn't it go 4, 5, 6?
It went 4, 5, 6.
That's kind of cool. I mean, it's sequential that way.
Yeah, not the sequential I wanted. Not all 10s, but hey.
Oh, this is cool. So this is another one. It goes with the Salamence EX from that era, from my childhood, and they both got 6s. That's pretty cool. But yeah, Groudon's pretty cool.
Oh, this one's another Tyler Bank. You did send both of them.
I sent both. Yeah. So one's a promo, one's not, and they both. Damn, why'd that one get a 6? I bought it from the same person.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Let me see
the 6 sucks on that. We'll have to look at that after.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that. It doesn't even look that bad though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go through the hassle. I'm not gonna crack it or nothing to resend.
Is this misprint or is this just upside down?
That's the Mew, bro.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, upside down. So this one, I don't know the full. Okay, all right. So they call it up here a inverted back. So that's cool. PSA 4 obviously is not cool, but I just figured it'd be cool in a slab. Oh, my bad.
Good.
So I figured it'd be cool in a slab, and that's why I sent it. It is Delta species as well, which is always fun.
I mean, it's a cool card. Cool card. I'll give you that.
All right, so if you guys were bored for the last 5 minutes, we're back to Lego Star Wars.
Now it's all Legos. No, probably not all Lego Star Wars, but.
Oh yeah, there's one. Yeah, we'll get this one out of the way.
This is a Shadowless Venusaur 4. I don't know how in the world this is a 4. This is like so terrible, and like it's higher than like the Lugia, which was better in my opinion. So
well think about it. My logic was the grader got super mad that he did not know anything about these Lego Star Wars cards, and after having to spend a month figuring them out, the 10 Pokemon on the end, he's just like F these guys, and he's just literally just anywhere between a 2 and a 6. He's just we'll give this one a 4, a 3, a 5.
That is exactly what happened. I just saw it like that. All right.
We'll bang these out real quick. Oh, this is funny. Okay, this is actually my Infernape. This is
that's actually crazy.
This is a childhood one, and I knew this was going to be terrible since it's already pretty bad. But before we sent it in, I literally sat there and I'm like rubbing it on the side of the table. I'm taking scissors and doing little cuts on it because I wanted to try to make it a PSA 1. Because if you guys know, I mean, PSA 1s are pretty sought after because the difference between a 2 and a 0 is like so like arbitrary kind of, to get like a 1. And they gave me a 1.5 on it. And funny enough, I mean, I didn't even know they did decimals anymore, but they do, but not often. And this is actually a pop 1, so only one in existence of a 1.5.
Which is crazy, like literally pop 1.
So at the end of the day, it's not a 1, but if anything, maybe a 1.5 is better there.
Yeah. Here's a Mew EX from my childhood. At a 6, that's one of my higher grades. Also a Shadowless Hitmonchan. I mean, it's Shadowless. I collect Shadowless cards.
You took care of your cards terribly, man. Get those things in a sleeve 20 years ago, man. What are you doing?
I know, man. A Zapdos EX promo and a 4. Rough. Brutal. And lastly, a Ho-Oh Pop Series 3 EX and a 5. A little bit better. Honestly, the Pokemon from childhood cards, I mean, man, I played with these things, so like I can't be too mad. My highest grade was a 6. That's pretty great. But like again, we knew that.
Yeah, we had no high expectations there, yeah.
But I'm still a little blown away to see all of these PSA graded Lego Star Wars cards. What a cool experience. But that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you want some trading card packs, check out the Stud City shop. I have some booster boxes for sale. Aside from that, give this video a like, subscribe, and the next one will be live. Peace.